So we got the money, so now we just had to design the park. And my daughter Millie, she helped me have a look at the designs for the whole site. We then forwarded them over to Simon at Yes My Lord.
Once we'd received Anthony's plan, we reworked it and sent him back this 3D model.
You could see every element of the skate park, get a feeling of how it would work and how it would walk around and how it would ride.
When Anthony first sent us the concept, I was like, whoa! All right, I wasn't expecting it to look like this. It was a lot more impressive than I thought.
Then we got other people involved like Sam Jones, who helped tweak the concrete skate park.
I had two little rails in there, so I had to put some more in.
The other people we got involved and spoke to were Declan Books and Charlotte. When you go to major competitions, there's very few parks in the country that have ramps that size, so we needed to go something in a different direction to make that work.
Slowly that design evolved into pretty much what we've got now.
We'd submitted the designs and we were talking to the planning permission department about what we were going to do. One of the concerns that was raised from it was there may be a noise issue, so they suggested to make the containers 2 high instead of 1. To which we were like, okay then, yeah, let's do this. So now we can actually put a viewing area on top of the containers we were all going to have. You know, it made it better. We then had a viewing area and an area for a bar and a conferencing area, but it means that parents can now sit and watch everything that's going on in the whole of the site. Everybody can see everything that happens. It seemed like everything we were doing, we had full support of everybody. The things we were worried about, people were validating very, very quickly. We thought we were going to have to close. Well, let's have some money. We want to put some containers on. Why don't you make it 2 high? So the funding was in place, the designs were in place, planning permission had been passed. All we had to do now was build it. We decided to use 414 as principal contractors. They're probably the only company in the UK that I knew that could oversee concrete, build wooden structures, do pump tracks, and they were on site from day one.
There's much more than just ramps that's been built here. We're stood under an amazing roof, which makes a cover for this wooden skate park area.
So we had Matt Priest as site manager. He's a trails builder and pump track builder. The first spade went in, we had to strip all the land back, get the levels down to the right level, get rid of hundreds of lorry loads of dirt to get it down to the right sizes and form.
The excavation of the land, what you see there was a good sort of 1.5, 2 meters higher than that.
Once the levels were down, we started building the concrete skate park. We went for one of the best companies in Europe. We brought in Mineworks Ramps to build one of the best concrete street sections that we've got in the UK. Containers. Wow, this was interesting. So when we started building, each container was worth about £1,000. And due to COVID, Brexit and a few other things, they soon started to go up in price very, very quickly. So they went from £1,000 to £1,500, £2,000, and eventually we ended up paying £4,000 for some of our containers. So that ate our budget, but we pushed through it and managed to save things in other areas. And then we ran into another problem. Some of the land that we were going to put some of the dirt jumps onto wasn't available anymore, and this would cause us a major problem, as if we couldn't supply the dirt jumps, we would lose some funding, and that would make the project unviable. And the council once again came up with a solution. We had just over an acre of land right next to us, which was owned by another business. So the council then purchased the land and leased it back to us. So once the containers were in, there was still a lot of work to be done, so we used local contractors, Omega Electrical. They've been here probably the longest out of everybody, so they were here at the very beginning, laying cables when it was just dirt, all the way through to the last light that will be fitted on the last day of the build.
Everyone's done an exceptional job, really. And again, I'd say the main driving force, obviously we're here working and lots of our crew know what they're doing, but the main driving force that just keeps the whole project together is definitely Anthony. So as you're leaving the skate park, you better give him a thumbs up.